Watch out, duck! Oh, no, sorry. It's just a chicken, actually. Hello, hello, hello. It's a bit loud. Oh, it's on. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. There was a lag spike. I wondered why everything stopped. Let's move away from there a little bit. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing very well. I'm doing fantastic. Still over here at the boat. Have we named this place? I forgot. I don't know. But last episode we built this wonderful tunnel that both does and doesn't work. I've got a funny way of making my projects both work and not work at the same time. And since then, I've been hanging out here at the bone farm, letting all the bones gather up. Been taking them all like this, and we've been mushing them up into the bone meal that we will need. Not the dye. Not the dye. Thank you very much. Mushing that all up, popping our hat on. Just be quiet, bones. Coming down here, filling up all of the dispensers. Let's see how filled they are. Oh, yeah, like this one needs to be completely filled. Excellent. And I've just been filling them up as much as I can. Let's just put a little bit in some of these. That's already got some, just so that we can actually give this a full test. Have I done this already? What's going on? Okay, all right. I knew there was going to be some that were a little bit more on the empty side. Let's just throw some in, and I think there's like 6 on each side. Quickly check over here, and that's full. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. So I've finished the redstone, as you can see. Yeah, again, got some positive and negative comments about the redstone. The fact that this farm doesn't actually collect anything is probably not great. Not the most ideal thing, but should we just give it a ride? Should we just give it a ride and see what happens? Because it's a lot of fun to ride, I tell you that. That's kind of the main goal of my episodes, and it certainly achieves that. So let's give it a go. Oh, oh, that one didn't work for some reason. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at the growth. Look at the wonderful growth. And then we're there and we're back home somewhere. I mean, this bit's obviously not done at all. I do want to see if it just weirdly works in the other direction. That was the other problem that we were having with this whole design too. So let's just go back the other way. I mean, it might break everything. We might ruin all of our redstone by washing it away with water, but this is how we learn. We learn by doing. Learn the hard way. They're the best lessons in life. Let's go. Okay, so it does technically work. It's just we don't really get to see anything. Why are you living? Grass? I don't like that you're living. Look at that, it survives every single time. Okay, well, we might need to add a leaf block or something on those spots so that no grass can grow. But technically, it doesn't break the farm, which is a success in my book. But today, we're going to be taking a little bit of a break from doing base kind of projects and things like that. We're going to go and just try and do something that is truly pure fun. We are going to make a game. Yes, we are. Multiplayer game for many people to try out. Hopefully, all the hermits will give it a go. I've got a little bit of a working area over here. There's that chicken that I thought was a duck, and it's got a baby. Oh, well, that's nice. They're going to get on my nerves, aren't they? Right, if you don't see them for the rest of the episode, they've just gone on holiday. It's fine. Yep. So my idea, right, it lends very heavily to the chicken duck earlier. We now have the ability to duck in the game, right? We are too high. We're 2 blocks high. As you can see by this, I fit through, that's my eyes. I fit through a 2-block gap rather nicely. A little bit of leeway there. But if we shift, we now actually go much, much lower. And if we have a half slab, which I have right here, we can now shift underneath that kind of area, hence the ducking, right? That's why the game is going to be called Duck. So I want to try and create a whole thing out of this, right? I want loads of like paths that you can run around and stuff, and every so often, you got to duck, and if you do it really flawless like that, you get some good speed, right? Because you don't want to bump your head, oof, like that, because it slows you down. You don't want to start ducking from right back here either, because, again, going like this, crawling along the floor, makes you duck. So you want to try and get really good at being like, just at the very last second. And there's also one other little feature as well that I discovered whilst playing around with this. If I get myself my redstone chest, where is it? Lovely, and we get ourselves a piston. Doesn't have to be a sticky piston. Let's just make a regular one, like so. and that's the wrong thing, lever, we can actually squish ourselves even more. The game's hitbox things have changed around just a little bit. So if we stand here and we push this piston down into our head, normally in the old days we'd just kind of glitch out a bit, but now it makes us lay down. Look at us laying! It's so cruel. So what this means as well is we can add this kind of squishing technology to the game so that there'll be areas where you got to duck, there'll be areas where you got to go and get yourself squishificated, ready to go through into a hole. Oh, what an amazing get-up that was. Let's squish ourselves again. Can I do it from like a more fun angle? Yeah! Face full of dirt. Wonderful. So if it wasn't clear before, this thing is going to be a race. It's going to be, you could do time trials, so you could race on your own and try and get your personal best. You could race with other people and try and come first, second, third, fourth. You could probably race with as many people as you like. So let's just work out a couple of different obstacles that we can kind of create. Maybe discover some new concepts using this. So we've got the usual, just the regular old duck. Duck 1.0, as I like to call it. We've got the foot duck. Which basically just is the same thing. It's a 1.5 block gap, except you go up half a block, like so, and you go over instead. This, unfortunately, doesn't work. 1.5 block, but up one. You can't both sort of shift and jump up and get through, no matter kind of what I do. I can't seem to get in. If I put half slab or a block there, then I can, but... You know, that's one thing we can't do. We could maybe make some stuff like this, where you've got to go across the bridge. There'll obviously be, like, lava or something down here that's stopping the player from just jumping across over here. But you'd have to come up here and be like, hey, squish me so I can go along this tunnel. And then you could just be doing this. And, like, imagine a load of people doing this all together, crawling along. How cool that's going to end up looking. I think, as well, I guess we can test. Let's do a test. Once you're kind of in... crawl mode like this, are you kind of automatically flying? I don't think you are. I don't think your elytra is enabled. No, okay, you're not. Fine. Fine then. I was going to say maybe you could, like, be up a little bit higher and you can go, oh, hey, Ren. Hey. You could maybe, like, jump off and do it like a dive bomb down it from something being in that mode. I don't know. What else could we test here? I wonder if... I mean, you can't go through half a block gap, can you, when you're in crawl lay mode? Let's try. I can jump. Weirdly. I don't know what I'm using to propel myself upwards, but, you know, nothing's happening. Am I still only one block? If I replace this with a half slab... Oh, I just stand up completely. Oh, but I don't stand up completely. I go into auto-crouch mode. Interesting. Okay. What about if I was to squash myself... with a half piston like that? Oh, I can't get up there, can I? Okay. Oh, I can't see the button. That's one problem. It squished me. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. So I technically am in this kind of gap now, I think. It's very hard to see. Can somebody help me? Help! Alright, well, I think that's enough experimenting for one day. Let's actually go and start building this thing. And I've decided, let's go to the new 1.14 area and start building it there. Okay. Alright, we want to go east, I believe. Ouch, smash our face. Oh, maybe we can just fly the whole way there. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Have I got enough rockets? I have. Oh, this is... Oh, no, I landed on my feet. Oh, well. Okay, we'll jump and bang our forehead the rest of the way there, as all good transportation methods do. They cause a little bit of concussion, but that's fine, because we have time now to quickly talk about my second channel, and I don't mean the Chris and Jack comedy sketch channel. Oh no, I mean another channel, so kind of the third channel. It's Zedaphplays 2, youtube.com/Zedaphplays 2. It's now where I'm going to be uploading all of my stream replays, and I'm going to be doing a lot more streams over on Mixer as well, so make sure you follow me there too. Go subscribe. There's lots of lovely content over there. I'm trying to do more Hermitcraft streams, as well as just other Let's Plays on live streams and games as well. So if you can't catch them live, the next best place is youtube.com/Zedaphplays 2, and I thought we'd be there by now. This place is quite far, isn't it? I think. Okay, I don't know. I've not even got a magical edit around. Just sometimes just cutting the video is quite magical, isn't it? Just Just a quick little cut like that, and then magically we're here. See, magical. I told you, magical, magic. So if we go in, I have not actually been here yet, although obviously I've seen it in other people's videos and that, but always, oh, it's nighttime. Always, welcome to Hermit Ville. Oh, it's so polite, such a polite town. This place is unbelievably awesome, and it's even cooler in person. Look at the wispy stuff everywhere. Okay, I'm just going to have to fall off and have a little fly around here for a while. Being nighttime is probably not the best idea. We should probably... Look at this madness! Oh, my wordy word. Okay, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Right, I've got to try and find Cub's minigame because Cub said there's a little bit of space out the front where I can build my minigame too. So I'm just going to fly around in awe for a little while. I'll meet you over there in a sec. Okay, great. I think this is the spot just here, this side of the railway. It's always nice, you know, to have another minigame nearby, one that's utterly epic in every way, and much better than yours. It just helps put everything in perspective, doesn't it? This awesome, amazing, full city-based minigame here, and then I'm just going to have this silly little race course over here. But oh well, it should all be fun in the end. It's not the size that counts of your minigame. It's how you use it. So I don't know. I guess let's just let me just sort of build a bit of stuff. We can kind of play around with it, see how it feels, see if it's fun. I think testing throughout the build is always a very important part. I've got a lot of red terracotta. Don't know why I've chosen that, but yeah, I'm thinking we're just gonna build the majority of it with this. We'll keep doing passes of it to make it nicer and nicer. There are these cobblestone pillars around here. I'm assuming they're going to be like a future path or something, in which case this little grassy area here is more than big enough for what I want to do. I'm hoping to use quite a lot more vertical space than I am sort of horizontal space anyway. So, you know, literally the sky is the limit. Well, you know, 255 blocks, but that's Minecraft. Ooh, looky here. Okay, nice. We've managed to get some building down, and I've kind of adopted this cubey kind of pattern. They're like 5x5 cubes. Everything's in this kind of like grid format, and I'm really enjoying building that way. It feels a lot more kind of modular, and I can just kind of like make each little one work, and they all fit together nicely, and I just kind of know how they're all going to go together. So let's just kind of run through what we got. So first up, we'll have to kind of create some kind of like starting room, maybe have some kind of like, not a button on the wall, we'll have to have some kind of gate like this where everyone can kind of push up against, and then it will drop with pistons so that everyone automatically gets released at the same time. There's two to choose from here. You can go through either one. Then there's a uppy downy headbangy one. I thought we'd go up a layer, and that wasn't right. Oh no, and the wall's fallen down too. Okay, this very much work in progress. But you'd go up here, you'd squeeze through this one. Then we come to our first kind of little crawling bridge thing where you just stand here and you crawl your way along. Ah, it's wonderful. I am a little worried about people pushing each other off, but maybe that's kind of good. Maybe that's part of the game. So yeah, basically, it's going really well. Definitely need to just try and add a little more to it. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on going, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. You know what, if you want something to look better, just leave it. Just put leaf on it, I mean, is what I mean to say. I'm hoping we can kind of block this off in a way that kind of creates like a wall. That looks weird, but equally people kind of can't leave and stuff like that. So, yeah, leaves everywhere. Leaves, seriously, they honestly can make almost any project better. Unless you're making like some kind of like space project thing or something weird like that. Oh no, oh, we can't have leaves up here. I'll show you. I've moved the track around slightly. So we now come through here and go straight ahead, but then do a 360 back around onto the roof. I thought it was a little bit neater, trying to use as much of the space as possible. I want the whole track to kind of like weave in and out of everything, but let's carry on with the leaves. Leaves everywhere. So yeah, definitely. Unless, like I say, it's got a space build or something like that. If it's just kind of like a normal overworld build, you can usually just add some leaves to it. And I've been trying to do that a little bit more lately where possible. You kind of want to flesh things out a little bit to make it not look too custom placed. But you know what? Hey, it's not just buildings. Makes other things look good too. Well, great. What now? What do I do now? Well, I can't build anything, can I? Because these are angry at me. Oh, and it's starting to come along so well as well. I was just throwing so many leaves down. It was starting to look like this cool, overgrown construction site. But then no, the old jerks with the stupid crossbows had to turn up. don't even know. I don't even know. Do you hate me? They hate people instantly, right? They hate people instantly. Okay. They don't know how to duck. I know how to duck. Haha. Duck. And then we may kill. Or is that going to start some kind of terrible, terrible war? I just want peace. I want peace and I want leaves. Please. Oh dear, I may have done a thing. I might have done a thing. The clue's in the name. It's not good. But they did drop this, so that's kind of nice. And an emerald as well. And their friends are still there. Okay, great. I've never shot one of them before. Worst shot in the world for my first ever one. I think I've angered them for good. Oh, I loaded it. Oh, I'm a terrible shot. Oh dear. Okay, please just go away now so I can carry on building my fun little harmless game. Please. Bet you didn't think milk would fix me. Oh yeah, so this should get rid of that, I'm hoping. Lovely. Look at that, now I'm all good again. Who knew? Thank you, Mr. Cow, Mrs. Cow. I don't know which one it is, but yet again, a cow's udder has saved the day. So because I've not really experienced any of the new features and that, I'm not entirely sure how it works. This banner that I got, I think I have to put it down in a village to start some kind of siege or something. I don't think there's a war. I think the battle has been won and I'm going to throw the war in a little hole like that and run away. So I think we're okay killing them as long as we don't do anything special with that banner. Anyway, right, so yeah, it's still coming along quite nicely. I really want to add an extra bit that kind of sticks out of here. I want to try and get some pistons involved. I want to kind of get the route that you have to choose sort of randomizing a little bit between running normally and having to duck. Obviously, as the name suggests, we want people to be ducking quite a lot in this minigame. So, yeah, I think we're going to go maybe a 3 or 4 long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or something, I don't know, numbers, length straight, where there's kind of like pistons in the floor, pistons in the ceiling, doing all these kind of ups and downsies, thingsies, and we put them on like a clock randomizer or something. So, yeah, let's build that. I built that. And I changed the direction. I decided... Oh, we're getting spoilers. I decided instead of going out this way and hiding all this lovely foliage, we go out this way a little bit on a nice straight. So let's hop up in there. I guess let's just go through the actual route. Why not? Why not? Hey, so yeah, right, starting lines down. Hoda! Duck under there. Hoda! Duck through there. Okay, go right to the edge. Up and round. Jump over. Duck. I'm getting really good at this, by the way. I'm going to beat everybody. I'm not sure how many people can fit on here, but we'll find that out the hard way. Okay, now, the big, long straight. So, we've got 2 pistons up there. Either it's nice and you don't have to duck, or if this comes down, it'll go to there, and then you do have to duck. So I basically want these 2 pistons to be the opposites of each other, and for them to just keep changing, maybe at a random pace. I'm not entirely sure how I'll do a clock that kind of does it semi-randomly, but also semi-quickly. But either way, you go through, you pick one and you go through. This one, oh, where is this one, I hear you ask? Ba-bam! In the floor. So if this is up like that, you can't go through the middle. So I'm hoping people will be like, oh, the middle's open, and they want to just sneak straight through there, but no. That'll come up and stop them. Thus, they've got to sneaky crawl through there like that. I want my lever back, please. This is all good. Okay, got it. Phew. Right. This one is a bit interesting. If we added a roof, how am I going to add a roof? Let's just add a roof on it like that for now. So again, either you've got a lovely, easy, non-ducking route to go through in the middle, or you have to. If this was, boom. Like that, I want these to be on 1 tick so that they leave the block behind. There, you either have to crawl through that way and the middle's blocked off. Oh, Azuma. Or, if we pick this up and we put it there. Baba! Baba, I say. Baba, I say. I say baba. I say baba. 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 Ba. Baba. 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 Ba. Oh, I did it. Baba. Baba, 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 baba. Come on! Okay. Oh, I did it. Nice. Or it's like that, and you can sneak through that way. So the middle is very, very easy to just walk through, but it's likely that one of these 2 blocks will be in the way. Thus, you'll have to take a sneaky side route. But hopefully, with everything changing, all your mind going crazy. You're not going to know which one to take. And then the last one, boom, you jump down here a little bit and you get flung up to the top, which we could then run back across this way. I think we're going to probably go that way. But it's quite difficult. It's quite difficult to just jump up to that height. So I was thinking about what these little things can make. These are, I call them land kelp. I'm not sure that's their official name. If you get a bunch of them like this, and you put some string, boom, scaffold. Oh, I've not touched these properly yet. And let's get another one so that we can do that. I'm pretty sure we can make it so that if we put them, we can't place them. We can't place them. So they place like that and sideways. Can I get one underneath there? What if I go underneath and do it from the... Oh, no. I didn't know they did gravity. I was hoping we could put them across there. Oh, what if I used, like, string or something like that? Maybe we use string. Okay. I may or may not have had another fight with some of them crossbow guys. Milk. I learned how. So you got to have one on solid ground, and from there you can, woo. Oh, I kind of went down one layer, but how do I go down all the layers? I don't understand. Oh, well, that's good. We don't want people to be able to go back down. We only want them to go up. So if we jump in, oh, which way do I go? Oh, got a duck. If we go back into here, we've got a roof of that. Look at that. It looks very cool. And then we go, whoop. We hit our heads, I think. Did we hit our heads? Let's try that again. What's going on? Am I placing other scaffolds or something? No, it does not let us through. This, I might need to go back to the drawing board on this one. But unfortunately, that's going to have to wait for another day. We've run out of time. That's a strange gesture. I'm going to stop doing that now. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, a massive, massive thank you to my wonderful patrons whose names adorn the screen right now. Each and every one of these people help to make episodes like this possible. Thank you all very, very much. But until next time, duck!